all of you, all of us, and Tanisha has some pledges here today from the City of Chicago Department of Environment, which includes, among other things, a few, there's just one water tip, right?
Yes, turn off the tap when you brush your teeth. So, yeah, I'm going to ask everyone here today to commit to our Take 5 pledge for the environment. 5 simple things that everyone can do to protect the environment. It's easy to sign up. All we're asking is that everyone join us and turn off the tap when you brush your teeth. Replace 1 car trip a month with biking, walking, or public transit. How easy is that? We ask that you replace 4 light bulbs, 4 old-fashioned light bulbs with energy-efficient compact fluorescent light bulbs, which we're giving away today right here. We're also asking that you plant or nurture a city tree. If you help with the tree planting today, you're nurturing and you're planting. But if
Score
you
2 for big.
Yeah. But if you want to go to your local park district, you know, with the kids or something, and remove litter from a city tree, that's fine too. We're also asking that everyone replace those disgusting, non-biodegradable plastic grocery bags with reusable ones. Just generating the oil that those bags requires is just insane amounts. And so, to do your part to protect the environment and reduce our dependence on foreign oil, just take a reusable bag to the grocery store. And hey, here's one. There's an example of one right there. Joel Osco sells them for $1, and then we'll be giving away 4 free today, right here.
Why don't we be introduced to this young lady?
Well, I don't come from an agency. I'm just a regular person. But
You're probably not very regular.
But I was a school teacher. I am a substitute, and I go around telling the children about ways to improve the environment and what is happening to our climate. And the children are very interested. They are our hope. And I was listening to, I'm going to tell them that about the toothbrush, and also about washing your hands. Start washing, wet your hands, turn it off, soap your hands, turn it on, and then recycle.
Yeah. And what community do you live in?
I live in Albany Park.
Oh, okay, you come way across town to be with us today.
That's because of our dear friend right over here.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Naomi, just to dovetail what she said, I don't know if anybody or how many people know this, but Illinois imports 90% of our food. That's a horrendous,
Talk about it.
That's a horrendous amount of food that we're relying from other sources.
Regional food systems are critical, Nadira, are they not?
They are.
You want to look at 100-mile, 200-mile, 500-mile at the absolute max, but how far does your taco ingredient typically travel to get to you? Who knows?
He does.
3,000?
About 1,500 miles.
Between 1,200 and 1,500 miles to get to your mouth. Now, you know that ain't right?
Right.
I mean, is there something, I mean, all soil ain't good soil now, we do know that. However, we have people in our community who know the science of raised beds, who know the science of composting, who understand in the great tradition of George Washington Carver. And by the way, there are 3, not 1, not 2, but 3, well maybe 2.5, but didn't one just close? The George Washington Carver schools? Yeah, 3 George Washington Carver schools here in the Riverdale, down in the lower 9th Ward of Chicago on the Little Calumet River. Thank you very much.
And they're right down the street.
And they're right down the street. You're looking at the side of one of them. Okay? Who's next?
I represent the Riverdale community.
Huh? Come on, say something. Who's that beautiful girl over there in the gele?
I'm Lauren, and I'm from right here.
That's right.
And it's my home, Altgeld Gardens. In my old life, I was Chicago's first firewoman, but in my new life...
And the only one for 10 consecutive years.
In my new life, what I want everybody to know is that just beyond those trees, there's 20 different farms, just like squatter farms, and the guys come out here and work their farms, and there's okra, and there's watermelon, and there's sweet potatoes just on the other side of here. What else? The wonderful Calumet River is here. It's all an underground railroad site.
Talk about it.
Named after John and Anja Tunn, who hit people in the bottom of their corn wagon and had their horses pull them to freedom, follow the dipping gourd. right here in Oakdale Gardens. Wow. Amen.
All right.
Why don't you share with us?
What do we share?
Just your name, your passion, and
Derek Harris. I'm the president and founder of the North Lawndale Local School Council Federation and the North Lawndale Accountability Commission. I'm very interested in the whole green movement, the whole sustainability piece. And I have a project that I'm doing with the Chicago Public Schools where I'm training parents and other community residents to become landscapers and maintain the lawns of the schools around their schools. And so that does two things. It employs people in their local communities, and it also helps the environment because we are promoting green approaches to lawn care and landscaping.
David.
Hi everybody, my name is David Thompson and I run a small firm called Integrated Sustainability Solutions and we help organizations and institutions manage the convergence of communications and strategic planning and resource development that's necessary to truly confront climate change. I'm also Director of Development and Strategic Initiatives at Chicago Kent College of Law, where I get to work with a great bunch of folks both at the law school and at the Illinois Institute of Technology as a whole. And I'm on the board of 3 Arts, an organization that supports artists of color, women artists, and artists with disabilities. And last but not least, I'm also on the board of the Resource Center, Chicago's oldest sustainability organization, which was founded by Ken Dunn, who was recently voted the greenest person in Chicago. So I'm very happy to be here today.
Here, here. Yeah. Yes, Joanne.
I'm Joanne Podko, the chairperson of the Calumet Stewardship Initiative, and I wanted to add some things to what Kevin was talking about. The Calumet River runs through here, and this is the year of the Calumet. Chicago Wilderness's burden in investing. Talk about it. Yes, and investing in what's going on here. So we want to make those connections. With Field Museum and the Arts Program, we've been working with our organizations, and it is 29 and the number is going up, to encourage them to include art in what they do. And I see you've got your painters out here already working on stuff like that. And we could do so much more than that. October is Chicago Artists Month, so let's connect that with the environment and continue to do it every October. We worked with Claretian on the 10th Ward, the first 10th Ward Green Summit last May. There will be another one, okay? And we hope that will continue and that it will grow. And after a while we can forget about 10th Ward and just think larger, Calumet, southeast side, and whatever. Our hope is that an area that was truly devastated when the mills disappeared will come back full force. There will be a curriculum, an environmental curriculum for little ones, like the ones who go to El Velour and are just absolutely darling, and other places too, all the way up through college level. And the basis for that is already starting. So that will be the larger curriculum. We'll get people involved in all kinds of stewardship activities. Check out our site. There's something going on every Saturday, every weekend. This can be ecotourism at its finest because it will build on the human spirit that's here. Thank you.
Hey, Joanne. The Calumet and the biomes. Can you say a word or two on that?
I can't say a whole lot about that because my background is social studies. But the social studies part of that is good because we have experts here. John's right here.
Right here.
Say more about that.
John could talk more about that.
Tall people, Lynn, Troy, and Pat, Andrea, up front here. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come forward, please. Come forward. Joanne, you want to be in it? Okay. Richard, come on. Come on, Richard. Blair.